Hello everyone, my name is Asifa RASOOL and I'm a master's student. I'm doing my master's in conservation and restoration from Mimar Sinan Fine Arts University in Istanbul, and it's been great to be the part of Yokoko 2024. The topic I'm working on is eco-sustainable conservation by exploring the traditional Pakistani materials for the heritage preservation of the Great Bath. So basically, I will be working on one of the oldest civilizations of the world, which is Indus Valley civilization in Pakistan. The site is called as Mohenjo-daro. Mohenjo-daro itself is a huge site. So specifically, I will be working on the Great Bath of Mohenjo-daro, which is in Pakistan, in Larkana city, which is my hometown city. I'll be telling you a little about Indus Valley civilization. So the Indus Valley civilization in Pakistan and India, nobody actually knew that it exists until it was discovered accidentally while the construction of railway. And then they find out that there are very sophisticated and very complex mud structures on a very large scale. And then they begin to look at that, they found that there is a culture which had the language, a fully developed and written scripts, and it was about 5,000 years ago. But there isn't any single Rosa stone that is unable to translate that script into any recent language. So unfortunately, we can't read the script. Through 2600 BCE until around 1900 BCE, the vast city of Mohenjo-daro occupied, and it stands today in the modern-day Pakistan. The city contained 500 houses, religious structures, as well as road, drains. Now, the meaning of Mohenjo-daro. The worldly meaning of Mohenjo-daro is Mound of Deads, which translates literally from Sindhi to Mohenjo-daro. I know it because I am a Sindhi speaker. Architecture of Mohenjo-daro. It is based on 5 components. The first one is city layout. Second one is the Great Bath, which I'm working on. The third one is granaries. The fourth one, cathedrals. And the last one is advanced drainage system. The Great Bath is the large rectangle pool built with the fine crafted bricks and sealed with bitumens to stop the water leakage. The bricks were made of high quality fired mud, showcasing the advanced construction techniques of the time. So the complex has 2 sizable doors on the south side, and there are more entrances on the north and east. Along the building's eastern boundary, there are several rooms and one well which is responsible to fill out the tank. Although there is no intact drains to be discovered, and this is the reason why the rainwater is gathered in the tank. So this paper is going to discuss the issues that are faced by the Great Bath in detail. The issues like the natural forces, water damage, soil damage, subsidence of the ground, and tourism impacts. And now if you talk about the problems of the studies, on first I will mention the ongoing preservation policies on the state of the Great Bath. On second, I would mention the lost significance of the Great Bath. On the third, the site is facing the slow destruction. And the very end, I will mention that we need to have the alternative strategies with the passage of time. The aim of the research is to establish the global model for the protection of traditional culture through effective techniques and contemporary green initiatives. Basically, this research aims to set the example, the global example of heritage steward for the similar site. In order to achieve these aims, I have divided my objectives into 2 objectives: primary objectives and secondary objectives. In primary objectives, I will be assisting the current state of conservation and preservation that affects the Great Bath, to identify the traditional Pakistani materials that are suitable for eco-sustainable conservation. In secondary objectives, I will be evaluate the environmental impacts on current conservation methods. On second, I will investigate the historical use of traditional materials of Pakistan architecture. On third, I will develop a guideline for the application of eco-sustainable materials in great bath conservation. The research methodology that I have adopted is data collection by using mixed method approach, and then I will be analyzing that data in order to get the findings. The findings will have conclusion and recommendations. In the conclusion, I will restate the point of mixing traditional Pakistani building materials and traditional Pakistani methods of conservation, which is to show the need of their continuation even in the modern conservation work. So this was the short video regarding my paper. I hope you guys like it. I'll see you guys in the conference. Thank you. Bye.